Hi, I'm Devi Vallabhaneni. I am a managing director and HBS interviewer in residence at mbaMission. Right before this role, I served on the admissions board for Harvard Business School, where I got to see thousands of people from all different walks of life. And now I get to be on the other side, helping people achieve that dream. And through the course of all this experience, I see a few common mistakes that people inevitably jump into when they put their application together, and especially for the interview. So a few things. Number one, they want to tell everything. They want to tell their entire life story, every single detail. And one of the first things I tell them is, you got to focus on what's most important. If you don't tell what's most important, they're going to get lost on everything else. So let's keep the main thing the main thing. Then, especially for the interview, a lot of people think it's a speech and really try to be rehearsed. The interview is a very human experience. It is a dialogue between the interviewer and the interviewee. You have to remember, the interview is a conversation, it's not a performance. One of the things I tell applicants is when you're thinking about what stories that are compelling to perhaps bring up in an interview, try to embed the learning or the takeaway in the storytelling. That's how you build a narrative. It's not just the what happened, it's the so what. Like, what did you take away from that experience? How did it shape you to be the person you are today? By embedding that in, you are using the time so much more efficiently, and you are telling the interviewer already like how you grew from that experience. It is important to be truthful about your answers. Don't be tempted to give answers based on what you think they want to hear versus what is actually, the truth. So try to build the answer around the truth. If you really don't know what you want to do after business school, which is a common thing, then say, you know what, I don't have an exact plan, but this is the direction I would like to go. That is so much better than trying to, come up with some convoluted story of a path that you may pursue, and people can see right through that. So I would encourage you to avoid artificial frameworks, and the most common one is the three things. So I have seen so many times when, for whatever question that is asked, people say, oh, I have three reasons, I have three things, I have three examples. And that's just not how people talk, right? That's not how you talk in meetings, that's not how you talk with your friends and family, so don't bring that here. Don't be tempted to impose an artificial framework. It's not necessary. Just give the answer, give your best answer, as opposed to three average ones. We at mbaMission are committed to helping you put your best foot forward when you're thinking about an MBA. We know what it takes, we know what it means to tell your story, and we know that this relationship is based on trust. So come start the journey with mbaMission.